We're not building a piano here. We're stretching crusty old barbed wire that's been here for 300 years. I'm going to teach you how to fix fence when all you got is a pair of pliers on your saddle. You want to make sure that you got a little bit of smooth wire with you. We've got some smooth wire laying here somewhere. We'll find it in a minute. But I like to start from the top down. All of the strands on this fence were broke. And so I like to start from the top going down. You don't have to start from the top, but for me it makes it easier. We're on the third strand here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab that with my pliers and make a bend in it like that. Okay, and make sure you smear plenty of blood on it. If you don't have blood on it, you're not doing it right. The blood just kind of lubricates everything and makes it look punchy. All right, so just get you a good twist on that. I go down and then back up if I can. If you can't, who cares? Nobody's ever going to see it, except for you boneheads on Facebook. They're going to tell me, "Boatwright, you're doing that wrong." But the point is to get the fence up, guys. We're not building a piano here. We're stretching crusty old barbed wire that's been here for 300 years. All right. So you got a loop tied in that end. Here's the other end of my third strand. I'm going to twist a loop in it, just like that. No, this is not the way that my dad would do it. My dad would have this thing singing like a banjo string by the time he was done. But I never was as good as my dad. So. All right, so I tell you what, you got a piece of wire hanging on your saddle. Why don't you get it off for me? Let me have it. Slick wire. This wire has no barbs on it. It's just like barbed wire, but it doesn't have barbs. And it's a lot easier to stretch this stuff. This is kind of like the sissy version of barbed wire. I know all you real cowboys are going to do this with barbed wire, but I don't like packing barbed wire around on my saddle. One thing, it scratches me every time I reach down to do something. So,
and you don't need any help with that, do you?
No, I don't need any help. This is that's the whole point. This is how you do it. One person, only a pair of pliers, right?
Oh, I meant you didn't need any help getting yourself scratched.
Oh, no.
Getting yourself scratched up.
No. I stay plenty scratched up all the time. So, all right, so I'm just going to stick that through that hole right there. Okay. And then we will just grab a hold of it with these pliers just like that. Tell you what, I'm going to put that on the other side. And then we're just going to go to twisting it. Again, we're not looking for anything pretty. Us and only about 750,000 people on the internet are the ones that are going to ever see this in the antelope. So we don't care. And then I'm going to grab the other end and I'm going to cut this piece of slick wire about, I don't know, 6 inches longer than where my loop is. Okay, something like that. Then take the end of your slick wire, which is right there, and barbed wire, and then thread your slick wire through it just like that. And actually, what I want to do is I want to come up with that. Okay, just like that. All right, now what you do is you take the crotch. That's this area. You see why? I don't know why they call it the crotch, but that's what the tool designers call that. I swear they did. And you grab it with the crotch of your pliers, just like that, okay? And then what you do is you twist along your barbed wire side just as hard as you can, just like this. And you hear it pulling tight. And after you do it twice, you're going to find that you can't twist it very much anymore. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself a bocce stick. I always make sure if I'm going to be fixing fence that there's a bocce stick nearby. I won't fix fence unless there's one of these in the vicinity. Make sure I don't lose my cool. Okay, so this is how you do the bocce stick. Just stick it in there. You can get a couple extra turns maybe with it. Maybe. This is a rotted bocce stick, so it's not helping us. Just like that. You hear that wire singing? It's tight, boys. Just like that. Okay. Now, that's banjo string tight right there. Now, my dad will be proud of that. See, I'm going to go just a tick further. Okay, so that's as far as we're going. Now what you do, come on down here and shoot this, Jack. Okay, so now I've got it all wrapped around my pliers. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to start unwrapping and go down the length of the fence, just like this. You see how it's got a good grab on it? And then I'm going to, sure enough, crease it right there so that it can't come undone on me. And then I'll just cut a little bit of this off. And these are not my favorite pliers.
What happened? Where's your favorite pliers?
Oh man, I had some War Maker, some of those 10-inch saddle pliers. I've had them for years, and they fell out of my stinking saddlebags a little while ago. I hope we can find them on the way home. These are like from Lowe's or something. I don't know. But they're from whatever. So then grab that, and then go to twisting again. Okay, and that, my friends, is tighter than Dick's hat band, which in the industry of things that are tight, that's the tightest that it can get. Hope that helps.